If you want to kick off a weekend right, watch an NXT event. Not just from UK and just the regular NXT, but all of them combined into something special. NXT Worlds Collide. It's tomorrow. I'm going to be watching, although I won't be there. I'm going to be doing a live reaction video to Worlds Collide, and I'm going to be doing it for Royal Rumble as well. Probably going to do it for Fastlane next month, and I'm going to be doing it for TakeOver Portland, the Saudi show that's coming up. I don't know what it's going to be called. Probably not Crown Jewel, because they saved that for November. But this is the earliest of Crown Jewel. I mean, the earliest of Saudi events happening is next month. This was ridiculous. That's a lot of wrestling. Too much wrestling, even for me. Man, this is going to be a crazy week. That's going to be a crazy time. So, I'm ready. Obviously, I'm going to be either downstairs or I'm going to be in my room, probably watching it from a secluded place, on a secluded net, on a secluded browser, on a secluded website. Other than that, pre-show match is Kaylee Ray versus Mia Yim. I'm going to have Kaylee Ray win. Don't really have nothing much to say. I mean, this is going to be I think it's going to be a decent match. Not going to be one to watch for the ages, but it's a pre-show match, of course. I don't really know how NXT does pre-show matches. This is going to be super effing weird. Oh, wait, we did do an NXT pre-show match. Somehow, that was ridiculous. But it was a good match. Isaiah Scott versus, I think, Angel Garza. That was a great match. So, NXT pre-show matches should be... I mean, NXT pre-shows don't... Our NXT events don't do pre-shows, so it's going to be weird just watching this. But I do have Kaylee Ray winning. You're just going to see a pattern going on. Imperium, I'm not going to go in order of just, like, how the matches are going to go, but I'm just going to go with how I see it, because I'm looking at it on Wikipedia, and then just copy it down as it is. Imperium versus the Undisputed Era. This is going to be just... This has just been bad blood that's been building up for weeks. Probably a month, maybe more. Imperium versus Undisputed Era. This is going to be a hard-hitting match. I think in Houston Toyota Center, it's in the U.S., but I have Imperium winning because, of course, you know, I'm seeing cracks in Undisputed. He's just going to build up to the cracks in Undisputed Era where they all just fall apart, where everything falls apart for Undisputed, and they lose every part of the gold. And I think this is going to be in a way that leads to a storyline with Roderick Strong, because I feel, and a lot of people feel, he's the weakest link, of course, in Undisputed Era, because Adam Cole's the goddamn the god of the Undisputed Era. You got Kyle O'Reilly, you got Bobby Fish, both guys, great as they are as a tag team, can be good in singles competition. Roderick Strong is just there. He's just now a side piece for some reason. He's just there. He's just a character. He's great in the ring. He's great. It doesn't provide too much. So, I think that's what they're going to see. It's like, oh, you're great and all, but what do you do for us? That's what they're going to see, and that's what's going to lead to Roderick Strong getting booted out of the Undisputed Era. I mean, he's lost all the times that they've had Roderick Strong. I mean, they've lost plenty of their matches, especially the War Games matches. I mean, from 2018 and 2019, both times they lost. They won the first one without him. They lost the second and third ones with them, which is pretty crazy. Rhea Ripley versus Toni Storm for the NXT Women's Championship. I heard they're changing the name to just the NXT Championship, or I don't know how that's going to work, because, you know, no gender related. I mean, that's fine. And you're going to tell the difference, obviously, because there's going to be silver studded, and, you know, the NXT Men's World Championship is gold studded around the X. So, Rhea Ripley retains. This is going to be a great match. Of course, both these women have had great matches before, although Toni Storm has had Rhea's number, although she did lose to she did lose to Rhea the first time when they were crowned the inaugural NXT UK Women's Champion. But this should be a fun match nonetheless. I do expect Rhea to retain. I don't think they're going to drop the title early off of her. It'd just be ridiculous. That would just be ridiculous. Finn Bálor versus Ilya Dragunov. Ooh, this match is going to be fun in some sort of way. This is going to be a fun little match to have. I don't know who to choose, but I am choosing Finn Balor because I know him a little bit more than Ilya Dragunov, although I've heard or seen Ilya Dragunov be a goddamn animal in the ring. He's great. Some sort of levels. I haven't watched UK. I need to watch UK. Although people don't watch UK, but hell, I have to. I mean, I'm a wrestling fan. I'm a wrestling guy. So this should be fun to see. Just two men, two guys, even though themselves are from the UK. It's just going to be physical. It's going to be hard-hitting. That was a piece of cookie. It's alright. I don't care. It's going to be physical, hard-hitting. And I expect Finn to get a win heading into Portland. The Fatal 4-Way match for the NXT Cruiserweight Championship, I hope. They change it to black and gold, which is going to be an absolute banger of a look for the Cruiserweight title instead of the purple. I don't know why they're keeping the purple around. It's just ridiculous. But it is Angel Garza versus Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Jordan Devlin versus Travis Banks. This is going to be a fun match because obviously what we've seen from these four, I've seen these four do some good things in the ring. I've seen Angel Garza do some great things in the ring. Isaiah Swerve Scott has come out of nowhere for me. It's just been like, whoa, this dude is actually good and he a black guy. Look at the skin. Look at the skin. You gotta respect it. You gotta love that. And then you got Jordan Devlin, who's great as a heel in NXT. And then you got Travis Banks. I've seen him in WCPW. He's actually pretty good. This is going to be a crazy, crazy, crazy match. And I got Swerve Scott winning. It's his time. I think it's finally happened. I think it's time for him to win a championship. Although some people might say it'll be too early. Yes, but hey, I got Swerve Scott walking out as the NXT Cruiserweight Champion. And finally, my ideal match of the world is just an ideal match. DIY versus Mustache Mountain. They're gonna shatter the fucking wrestling world. I mean, just simple as that. They're gonna shatter everything. Because these two teams, get them together in a way. Oh Jesus, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be absolutely fun. I could go with Mustache Mountain, but then I have DIY winning. Mustache, DIY. Well, I don't know why. I don't care why. I'm gonna end this video. I'm excited for NXT Worlds Collide. Ooh, it's so good to be a wrestling fan on a weekend. Oh my Jesus. Wow, this is going to be fun. Also, I'm very cold and I'm going to turn off this fan. I'm going to go. Bye, everybody. I think I'm going to do this now. I'm going to do this now as an outro. Bye.